Guests today on the Haxorus show include Absol again, Fletchender, Volcarona, Vivilion, Arcanine, Milotic, and Crocodile. Cue the opening! Now, coming to you live, here are your hosts for the Haxorus show, Haxorus and Shiny Milotic! Yeah! Hello everyone! Hi! Welcome back to the Haxorus show. It's our 5th episode, and sadly, our second to last one. Well, we had a good run. Yes, folks, this is our second to last after show. After this, we've only got one more to go, and it'll be right before the finale. But we'll get to that later when the show's over. We've got an entire show to get to until then.
That's right! So when we last left you, the merge was in full swing, and we were halfway through it, and the final 12 were about to embrace hell. And of course now they have, and we've gone from 12 to 5 in a matter of 6 weeks!
I know! 6 weeks of drama! Where my Deannas, Twisters, going through the mall.
I can't even tell you how crazy it's been, because it's been crazy.
Yep, we even had a double elimination, which was such a good twist.
Yeah, so, and of course we have 7, not 6, 7 contestants today who were brutally eliminated by their peers, or by their own reckoning because they decided to blow things up.
Yeah, it's gonna be that kind of episode, folks. We're gonna get down to the nitty-gritty of things because we had a lot of people who were eliminated that needed to leave, and we needed to get explanations for their behavior. And on that note, let's get started. We've got a big show for you.
And not to mention, we've got a lot of surprises.
So stick around for more. Let's get started with the first segment, and we'll see you guys in a couple seconds.
Yeah!
And now, here is question time with Haxorus and Shiny Milotic. Hello everyone! It is now time for question time, and our first guest is someone who's quite familiar with this after show. I bring you Absol for the second time.
Hey son, how you doing?
Good to see you again, Absol. Or I guess it's bad in some way, but I guess I should ask, what gave you the idea to come back into the game in the first place, if you knew that whole thing was going to happen?
Well, son, I didn't know Arcanine was going to do that crazy thing with the cameras. I didn't know that, son. But what I did know was that it was going to be hard getting her and Drifloon to get along. That I knew. It was going to be complicated.
Well, then, why did you come back? I mean, it was great to see you back. Plenty of people loved the fact that you were returning to the game. But at the end of the day, it was kind of pointless.
Yeah, son, I wish someone would have told me that from the start. I only came back because Infinite offered it, and he thought that maybe I could remedy the whole argument, but I guess somewhere deep in his mind, he wanted me to cause more havoc.
Yeah, my husband. My husband can be quite sadistic when it comes to hosting this show. It's kind of a turn on. So I thought this was an interview about me. Oh, sorry, Absol. Anywho, so what are your thoughts on the whole thing with Arcanine? I understand you were blackmailed for about 2.5 weeks, more or less, and it kind of almost ruined you and Drifloon's relationship. What do you think about it? Well, son, I don't necessarily hate Arcanine for it, but we officially ain't cool anymore. I just wish she'd go back to her normal self. I like her when she was religious. I like her when she was just there. Sure people still didn't like her, son, but I liked her. Hell, I loved her at one point. Yeah, we noticed that during the first and part of season 2. So are you sad that you got eliminated twice? That's kind of a low blow. No, son, I got eliminated twice already. Back in season 1. It ain't that bad. I won a season already. I can't really complain that much. Plus, my girl's still in the game, and I'm rooting for her. Yes. Do you believe Drifloon can bypass the other 4? Yes, son. I gotta have faith in her. She's been playing hard all season long, and despite Arcanine's arguing, now that she's free of that, she can finally focus on the game and get far. I can see her making it to the finale, can't you? I suppose. Other than Drifloon, are you rooting for anyone else? I'm rooting for Manectric and possibly Espeon. I don't know about Rapidash and Noivern. Rapidash, I didn't really get to know much, so I can't really say. But Noivern, he can kiss my ass. I don't care about him. He been doing the wrong stuff. Yeah, you got me there. Oh, well, it was nice talking to you. Yeah, you too.
Hello, and my first guest is Fletchender. Hello, Shiny Melodic. Hi, Fletchender. I am so excited to talk to you. You were actually one of my favorite contestants on the show. Oh, thank you. That's nice to know I have fans on this show as well. Oh, yeah. But let's get serious, girl. You could have won this entire season if Ponyta Rapidash at the moment didn't get you out. Oh, don't remind me of how stupid that was. Did you honestly think that she was going to backstab you? Well, in some way I thought she was going to end up doing something of that nature, just not that early. Realistically speaking, wouldn't you want to keep some of your alliance members, like for a certain time until like maybe the final 5, like currently, and then turn on them? I understand why she got rid of me, 'cause I very well could have endured all the challenges. I would have kicked all their asses in the challenges. Problem is, Ponyta at the time took that to consideration and decided to get me out early, and I get that. But when you have an alliance and you want to stay in the game long, I would think you'd want to keep that alliance just a little longer. Yeah, I don't think she understood that. And what are your thoughts on Espeon? I do wish her well, and I'm glad that whole thing with Rapidash was exposed last week while in Atlantis. Now Espeon can see her true colors and kick her ass while she's at it. Yeah, that was kind of a big blowout, wasn't it? That's an understatement, Shiny Melotic. So, you and Swellow. I have to say, it's kind of cute. You two are perfect for each other. Excuse me. How long do you think you two will last? I believe we'll last for a while. I've known Swallow for quite some time while on the show, and I'm hoping to get to know more about him when the show's over. Since we want to be together after the show as well. And I'm hoping that it will last for a while. Maybe a little over a year. I'm hoping for that. I mean, it's just me having wishful thinking. Yeah. Did you ever think you were going to fall in love this season? Absolutely not. When I first came into the game, I told myself I wasn't here to fall in love. I was here to play. I was here to win. I guess, like Drifloon said, love hits you, and sometimes you just have to let it be. That's true. Any thoughts on the final 5? Well, I want Espeon to win. We need a decent female to win. Drifloon, I am rooting for her, but her chances are pretty slim compared to the others. Rapidash can go die in a ditch somewhere. I admit that her gameplay is pretty awesome, but everything else I just don't like. Noivern can go die as well. I don't really care for him. He's not going anywhere. If you really think he's going to win, you're out of your mind. And of course, I'm rooting for Manetric. I have faith in him, but I do want Espeon to win at the end of the day. Alright, well, nice talking to you. You too.
Hey, Volcarona. What's up, Haxorus? Dude! I gotta say, this after show is awesome! Yes, it is. So, Volcarona, you are one of the late add-ons that joined in episode 22, aka at the beginning of the merge. How excited were you when you first came into the show? Are you kidding me, dude? I was looking forward to it. I heard so much about the show. I even watched it while at home, and I was just so excited that they wanted more add-ons. I was like, dude, I gotta sign up. So my bros at home told me, dude, you should totally sign up. And I was like, yeah. So I recorded myself with surfing, and there you have it. I was on the show. That's all it took to get you on the show. Yeah, dude. That's how it works. Okay. Now, about your relationship with Pavilion. What was up with that? Not to say Pavilion's not attractive. It's then again, who am I to say that? But what gave you what is your reason for liking her? 'Cause she's hot, dude. Plus that Russian accent's pretty awesome. It's kind of a turn on. Plus, I really do care about her. Well, speaking of caring about her, how much do you care about Crocodile, or how do you feel about him? Yeah, what are your thoughts on him? Dude, I'm not the one to hate anybody. Hell, I don't hate anyone at all. Life's too short for hating. But Crocodile just took it to another level. He really is quite the downer. Well, to be fair, you were stealing his girlfriend. You mean his fake girlfriend? Pavilion openly admitted that. Yeah, okay, true, but you were still technically stealing his girlfriend, so he did have a right to be mad. Like it mattered, dude. He wasn't cool from the start, and I don't think he's that sane either. I mean, who throws bombs on a daily basis? Yeah, we've been questioning that ourselves for a long time when Starmie first joined the show. Then again, crazier things have happened, so I digress. Who are you rooting for in the final five? Ah, dude, I'm rooting for Espeon and Manetric. Those two are awesome. I'm also rooting for Drifblim, but I never got to know her that much. Come to think of it, I didn't really get to know anyone on that show that much. Although I've been hanging out with everyone on the show. On this show. Oh. Any friends? Well, I'm bonding with Venusaur. He's pretty cool. And I'm not gonna lie, his girlfriend's kinda hot. Uh-huh. Okay, well, nice talking to you. You too, dude!
Hi, Pavilion. Hello, Shiny Milotic. Okay, so first off, I love you and Volcarona together. You two are so perfect. Oh, but thank you, Shiny Milotic. I think we are a perfect couple as well. Now to start with how you came onto the show and everything. When you first joined, back in episode 1, did you ever think you were going to fall in love? No. Vivian had doubts about falling in love. In fact, she never thought about being in love. After the horrible relationship I had with other boyfriends, I was not going to do it again. Other boyfriends? Vivian has had at least 2 boyfriends in the past. Shocking, right? One of the most uninteresting of people had 2 boyfriends in the past. And those 2 boyfriends were? Why are you digging deep into my past? Well, I'm sure the viewers would love to know this for future reference, if not mocking you in the comments. I'm only doing this because I have to. Very well. I will only tell you one of my boyfriends. One of my ex-boyfriends was Starmie. Oh, that's great. Wait, what? You are correct. Starmie is my previous boyfriend. It is why he and I do not like each other anymore. So wait, you weren't just childhood friends? No. When Starmie lived in Russia, he and I used to date. But I'm sure I watched his life story that he told on the after show last season. And yes, I am that girl. He kept stalking me. Do you think that is right? No, not really. And that is why he and I are on bad terms. Do you ever plan on reevaluating your friendship? Trying to rekindle it or something? No, not at the moment. Vivian would like to eventually, because Stormy is childhood friend, and we still have a lot of things in our past. But right now I could care less about him. Besides, he is good with his life. I should leave him alone. Point taken. Now back on topic. How do you think you played this game? Because real talk, a lot of people don't think you've played this game that well in terms of making moves. Vivian thinks she did well, and she wasn't trying to make specifically great moves. She was only trying to stay under the radar, which she did. And as a result, she managed to make it to the merge. And look where I got. I made it all the way to the final 9. Okay, and when you made it to the final 9, why on earth did you just suddenly go insane? Honestly, you could have gone farther. Vivian understands that, but she wanted to be with Volcarona. And you would too if you had someone you loved. I do, it's Camrupt. Oh, right. I do not know you that well, so I did not know that. Camrupt never told you while on the same team? No, she kept to herself most of the time. Oh, so Volcarona and you. So I take it this isn't just some fatal attraction to Volcarona. You actually have feelings for him? Indeed. Despite Volcarona having the sexiest body on the show, next to the other guys, of course, he is also very nice. He's very chill, and he likes me for me, nothing else. And that is what I like in a guy who likes me for me, can be good looking, but at the same time, he has the greatest attitude. I've never seen him mad before, and I'm happy about that. Plus, when I'm sad, he likes to cheer me up. Oh, that is so sweet. Well, it was nice talking to you, Vivian. Oh, one more thing. Who are you rooting for to win? Vivian does not really care for who wins. She is just glad that Crocodile is out. Oh, well, all right. All right, well, back to you, Haxorus.
Thank you, and I'm here with Arcanine.
I kind of saw this one coming.
Well, you should have. Arcanine, let's just put it like this. Your gameplay isn't exactly anything to cheer about.
I'm aware of that, Haxorus.
Okay, so why don't we just start with day 1 and move on to the point where things got real. Why on earth did you try to get Absol away from Drifblim when you knew those two were meant to be?
Because I had lingering feelings for Absol, and I'll admit, what I did was pretty stupid. After getting voted out, I reevaluated everything, got right with the Great Arceus, and I just decided I need to let go.
Really? So it took you 30-something episodes and an after-show interview to finally realize that?
Correction, it took me 2 years, 30-something episodes, and an after-show interview to get over that. I realized my mistakes after getting voted out because I looked back on the footage and, wow, I didn't realize who I was. I didn't even know who that freaking crazy girl was, the one who used that blackmail. I regret every moment. I kind of wish I could just do it all over.
Then again, you probably wouldn't have gone far as you did.
Yeah, but at least I would have been a better person. That wasn't who I was, and I feel like crap doing all of that. I'm an idiot for thinking all of that was going to happen. To think that I was actually going to be with Absol when he was already in a committed relationship with Drifblim for a solid 2 years? I guess it's because I started realizing all these emotions following coming onto this show.
What do you mean?
Well, I've been cooped up in my religion for all 16 years of my life. And this was 2 years ago, mind you. And when I signed up to this show, I didn't anticipate falling in love. I just anticipated spreading the word of the Great Arceus. And lo and behold, I fall in love. I wanted to deny it for a long time because I didn't want it to get in the way of my spiritual relationship. And now I just realized that part of the words within the Great Arceus' book is that you shouldn't let this you can still have a spiritual relationship, but you can also have a realistic one with people, actual people, and fall in love. But remember that the great Arceus is always the one who will be there for you whenever you need assistance. And because of that, I'm now just gonna chill for the remainder of my time. There really is no point in arguing with Drifblim anymore.
Really? Are you sure that you're never gonna argue with her again?
I mean, we're girls, it happens. We argue because, we never liked each other in the first place. That's a mainstay. But as far as stealing her boyfriend goes, I'm done doing that crap. I'm moving on. And unless I find someone who likes me for me, at least this time I won't be. At least this time I won't deny it.
Oh, well, I'm happy that you finally learned your lesson. Now on to other questions. I guess, do you think you could have gone farther?
No, not really. Everyone hated it. Everyone hated me. I'm not surprised if people hated me. I'm not surprised if everyone on this show hates me, or if every viewer hates me. I don't blame them. I'm just glad I moved past everything.
Alright, well, it's nice talking to you.
You too. Well, this is kind of awkward. Hello, Milotic. Hi, Shiny Milotic. Okay, so I have to applaud you because, well, for the first time, it isn't you trying to get back at Tropius. It's more of you being you. Oh, well, thank you. But I do have to say I love your relationship with Noivern. Despite hating Noivern and not really liking you that much, I have to say your relationship with him is kind of hot. Oh, thanks. I like it too. At first I didn't think I was going to fall in love with Noivern, let alone be around him. But I guess things change after a while. Yeah, at one point you were trying to stop him from messing with other females, and then at another point you were just trying to stick around him to make sure that he was in check. You had to go through a lot of crap with him. So, out of all of that, do you regret any of it? Yeah. A lot of that got me into some serious issues. Rosaray literally beat the crap out of me, and that wasn't cool. And it's it's bad enough that she was my weakness, so that really sucked. When trying to get Noivern away from her, I tried staying in a relationship with Noivern. While that was rewarding at one point, it was also annoying as hell knowing that he was doing other things, like that fake relationship with Manectric. Who the hell does that? Yeah, that was kind of bullcrap. Topping it off, he kept screwing me over for immunities. It felt really good to get back at him for that. Every step of the way. So, if you could do anything over again, what would it be? Probably falling for Noivern. I don't regret falling in love with him, but sometimes I wonder if I didn't, maybe I would have stayed in the game a little longer. Speaking of which, did you anticipate yourself leaving back in the Mall of America? No, I actually thought I was going to make it to the Final 5. I really thought that they were going to be smart and get rid of Crocodile. But sadly, they were stupid and decided to keep him longer. And as a result, the dumbass Gator blew up freaking Atlantis. Idiot. And in actuality, you probably would have owned that Atlantis challenge because you're already a fish. Duh. I probably would have owned that challenge. I already know how to freaking swim and breathe underwater. But that's just me. Oh, okay. Do you think you've changed at any point in this game? Not really. I could care less about anyone on that show. I still love myself. I hate Tropius. And yeah, that's about it. Oh. Well, alrighty then. Nice talking to you. Which is a surprise. Oh, nice. Thank you.
And our last guest is Crocodile. Hello, dude. Hi, how you doing, Haxorus? Now, we understand that your bombs have been taken away from you since you're technically on some type of, house arrest. Yeah. Until the show's over, I'm under house arrest in this stupid after show. Well, no way, at least until the finale. I get to watch the finale, but other than that, my bombs have been taken away and I'm under house arrest. that I should be looked at and get incarcerated. Yeah, no kidding, you blew up freaking Atlantis. But I don't get it. How is it that I'm the one that gets arrested? But it's Blossom who, a couple years back, blew up Atlantis and still is free. Well, that's the difference. Blossom sort of did it by accident. I did it by accident too. No, you did it with intent on hurting people. Blossom did it because she had an urge. You did it because you wanted to get back at people. And as a result, you literally destroyed Atlantis and anyone's chances of winning immunity that week. But enough about that. Why don't we just get to your love-hate relationship with many people? Why don't we just start with Starmie? Why do we need to start with Starmie? I don't like him. He's stupid, and I don't even know why he's on the show. I'm just glad I got ahead of him in the game. Yeah, but he's better off than you were, because at least he left knowing who he was and being a better person. You, on the other hand, you just got worse by the weeks. Excuse me? Crocodile, did you even look at yourself back on the show? Did you, look back on everything you did? Yeah, I did. And I have no regrets. I don't regret blowing up Atlantis. I don't regret anything. If I did, then I wouldn't be on, then I would make it clear that I was. So you regret nothing? Nope. I don't regret getting rid of Vivillion or Volcarona. I don't regret working with Ponyta. Okay, well, I partially regret that, because that's the reason I'm out. But other than that, I don't regret much. You don't regret being cheated out of a relationship by Vivillion? Well, in all honesty, I saw that one coming in some way or form, because it's Vivillion, and she didn't really show much affection towards me. Yeah, and yet she still doesn't show much when she's with Volcarona, but okay. Do you think you could have gone farther? Hell yeah, I thought I could have won the whole dang thing. It's just kind of sad that I didn't. But next time I get the chance, I am so gonna win, and no one's gonna stop me. I hate to break it to you, Crocodile, but, there's a chance that you may not even go to next season. What you talking about? As much as I'd love to explain more of it, my husband has told me to not explain anything because it's confidential until the end of the season. What you talking about? You'll find out soon enough. Okay, my final question to you. What are your thoughts on the final 5? Well, I could care less about any of them. None of them deserve to win. Well, Manectric's okay. I've never really had an interaction with him, so I don't really know much about him. But I think he could win. I don't really like Espeon that much, but she's got potential. Norvern's stupid. He's gonna lose. That's all I gotta say about him. Rapidash can go die in a ditch somewhere. And then there's, what's his face? Oh, I'm sorry, Drifblim. I never liked her. She's just annoying and too ghetto. Okay, well, it was nice talking to you. Yeah, whatever. And thank you for watching Question Time. We'll see you guys next time for the last time. And now, it's time for Epic News Panel with Zutsu Jr. and Meloetta. Hey guys!
Hi everyone, and welcome to Epic News Panel.
Now, our only guest today will be none other than Torkoal from Michael545's show, requested by Icy Wind Rock Smash. You may also know him as The Mole. Really? We're gonna bring that up?
We have to, Torkoal. If we didn't, viewers would go crazy because they would think we didn't know. But we are not oblivious. We watched that episode of Michael's show. We know what you did.
Yeah, but I didn't intend on doing it much. Yeah. We know you were paid. We get it. You said it a million times already. You said it on another after show.
Do you know how hard it is to get you off of another after show?
Well, I am contractually binded on that show, so what more were you expecting? Not much. Anywho, we have 3 new topics today, and we are so happy that you're here to talk with us, to conversate with us. Took me a second to figure out the word, but yeah, we're happy that you're here.
That's right. So why don't we get started with the first topic? Topic number 1. Rapidash, the strategist or backstabber? Okay, So, in short, Rapidash has told us she's a strategist from the very beginning when she came in the merge, at the beginning of the merge. However, it's almost like she's backstabbing, and it doesn't look more like a strategy. It just looks like she's just backstabbing because. Now, I know she considers it strategy, and that's perfectly fine. But what do you guys think? Is she a strategist or a backstabber? Susie Jr.?
In all honesty, I think she's a little bit of both.
Really?
Yeah, think about it, honey. She has good strategy. You have to give her props for that. She knew what to do when the time was right. She planned all of this before coming into the game, and I applaud her for that. She's a little bit of both. She's backstabbed, and she's made a strategy out of it. So I give her props for that. And yeah.
Okay. Torkel?
I think she's more of a backstabber. She's just turning on people. And now that Espeon's no longer in the dark, I have a feeling she's going to do the same thing to her, too. It's going to happen eventually.
Yeah, you got me there. In my opinion, I just think she's a strategist. I mean, it does look like she's backstabbing. There's no doubt about that. But I think she's a strategist because her strategies are excellent. And you're right, Susie Jr. She planned a lot of these before the game came to play in her mind, so I do like that. I just don't think of her as a backstabber. She's just making moves. I mean, aren't they all making moves?
Well, almost all of them. Some of them just stay in the background.
Yeah, point taken.
Was that a pot shot at me because I was in the background the whole time?
Well, you were the one who kept saying they wanted to get eliminated. Several episodes.
Your creator's a big fan of this show, isn't he?
That's an understatement. Alright, next topic.
Okay. Next topic. Noilodic, or / Milovern, I came up with those myself, actually happened? Okay, folks, let's just cut to the chase here. Noivern and Milotic finally hooked up, like officially, a couple episodes back, and I was so happy to find out that they were doing this, despite the fact that they knew power couples were considered a big threat. They knew that especially, but they still hooked up, and I cannot tell you how happy I am because of it.
You're clearly very happy, honey.
That's an understatement. So, what are your thoughts on it, honey?
My thoughts? I still don't like Noivern, and I've never liked Milotic from the start. And combined, that just makes it even worse. So I never liked them. They suck. I'm just glad one of them's out. Noivern needs to get out soon. He's just a disgrace to all bats everywhere. And I'm not going to repeat myself again.
Torkel?
I don't like them either. They're cute as a couple. I just don't like them. One's been playing several females, and the other's just such a narcissist. In actuality, they're both somewhat of a narcissist in their own way, but Milotic's shown it more. But I don't like them. I just don't.
Okay. I love them as a couple. I don't like them as game players because, let's face it, who does? But I do love them as a couple. They are cute together. They belong with each other. They're both cocky. They both love themselves a little too much. And on top of that, they're both quite gorgeous. No homo to Milotic, but you gotta give her props. She's narcissistic for a reason. She knows her beauty. Even though I know I'm the prettiest.
You are the prettiest.
Thank you, Zitsu Jr.
Guys, I don't want to. You don't want to get distracted.
Shh, shh, shh. We know that. This is our segment. Don't bother us.
And finally, the last topic. We have the final 5 is revealed. And I have to say, I have mixed feelings about this. So Meloetta, you go first. You go first on your thoughts on the final 5.
Okay. Well, first off, Drifblim, I have faith in her. Problem is, her chances are slim because of everything that she's done during the merge with Arcanine. And that is going to affect her. Especially when the jury vote drops by in the next episode. Noivern is not going anywhere. I can see him getting out anytime now. Just get him out. Anytime now, folks. Just anytime. Rapidash, she has a shot at going straight to that finale. I can see that already. She totally has that in the bag. Unless Noivern or hell, even Espeon or Manectric tries to get her. I don't know. It's possible. Drifblim might go after her too, but then again, Drifblim's been looking for allies. She's gonna need all the allies she can get after everything she's put the girls through, or everyone on the show in general. Manectric, he could totally go to the finale too. I see him going all the way if he just keeps it cool and avoids Noivern and Rapidash at all costs. Other than that, I think he's going to do well. And Espeon, I'm rooting for her too. I really want her to go far. I don't know how far she'll go because technically she's the weakest of the 5. But I do have faith in her. I just don't know how far she's going to go. But I have faith in her. I think that's everyone. Yeah, that's everyone. Okay, your turn, Noni.
Alright. Well, honestly, I don't like Noivern. Again, I'm not going to repeat myself. So, screw him. Rapidash, I do agree with you. She could go to the finale. And I do have faith that she will go there. But not nearly as much faith as I have Manectric going there. He's just very well rounded. Granted, he's not as social as others, but in actuality, he could honestly win this entire game, hands down. But then you have Espeon, who's gone so far, and I can see her doing so well. She's already done so well. But I think if she can just pull it together and go a little farther, she might just make it to the finale. Now, Drifblim, I do agree with you again. Her chances are slim. I want to root for her, but I don't know what to say about that. And who else? Was that everyone? Actually, yeah, that was everyone. Alright, that's me. You're next, Torkoal.
Well, again, don't like Noivern. Rapidash is okay. She could definitely make it to the finale. Espeon and Manectric, those two are definitely. I see those two as the final two. Drifblim, I guess, like you guys said, her chances are pretty slim because she did annoy the hell out of everyone on the show, and if nothing else, I don't know how far she's gonna go, or how much farther she's gonna go.
Yeah, not to mention as a jury vote, literally after this after show. But anyway, thank you for listening to Epic News Panel.
Thanks for watching, and tune in next time for our last edition. Now, for this last edition, we are not having one, we are not having two, but we're having 3 special guests. But that can only happen if you request as many characters as possible so that we have a reason to pick 3 people. If not, we'll just pick our average 2, and if we're lucky, we get 1, as of right now.
Yeah, so we're going to have 3 special guests in the final edition of this after show. So please, go nuts! Type in a requested character and we'll have them on here. You just have to request them. It's simple as that. And the ones with the most requests will get themselves on this show, and yeah, you may be acknowledged for requesting a character.
Also, actually no, that's something else for another segment. I was going to tell you something else, but that's not our segment. So anyway, I'm Zutsu Jr.
And I'm Meloetta.
And I'm Torkoal, aka the Mole.
Yes, you are.
Shut up.
And thank you for watching Epic News Panel!
See you guys next time for our last segment.
Bye!
See ya!
Bye.
Mole.
Shut it, Meloetta. And now, here is Truth or Thunderbolt with Plusle and Minen.
Hi.
Hello,
And welcome to Truth or Thunderbolt! I'm Plusle.
and I'm Minen.
And I'm Broligator! Yay! And our first contestant, or victim, if you will, is none other than the narcissist herself, Milotic! Is this even legal?
Yeah, it's definitely legal.
And if you run away, I get to bomb you! But you don't use bombs. Then I'll bite you! You don't really bite meet people that much. That's not what Dugong thought on Shieldon's show. Oh, right, I did take a look at that. Fine, I'll stay. Good, like you had a choice. Okay, time for the question. Do you honestly love Noivern more than yourself? What? No, of course not. I love myself. Zask! Gosh darn it! I didn't think it was gonna hurt that much. Gosh, my mascara's running.
Start talking!
Alright, fine. Yes, I love Noivern more than I love myself, alright? I mean, you would too if you had a guy that hot. He's got the body, he's got the face, and he's got that personality. It's annoying at times, but at the end of the day, he really is hot. He's cute, and I like him. And at the end of the day, I know deeper things about him than anyone else would want to know. So yeah, I do like him more than I like myself. And that's why that makes us perfect. Uh-huh. Well, I have to say, I do like you and Noivern together, despite disliking you. Me too! Even though I want to destroy your boyfriend. What? Nothing.
Right. Alright, next person!
Our next guest is Absol!
Hey, son, how you doing? And hi, for alligator.
Hello, Absol! Try not to run away,
or I will destroy you.
I try not to run away.
Okay, so your question is, do you hate Arcanine for blackmailing you?
No, of course I don't. Why would I hate her? I ain't about to hate. Life's too short, son. I should know. I'm an adrenaline junkie.
Wait, hold on, huh? What are you doing here, Arcanine?
You're taking my spotlight away.
Okay, calm down, for alligator. Seriously. Anyway, Absol, you don't hate me?
No, son. Like I said, life's too short to be hating on people. Volcarona said it too. I got too much to live for to be hating on people. Besides, I just don't know where we went wrong.
Look, Absol, I really am sorry for what happened, and I could totally understand if you put a restraining order on me or if Drifblim does it. I don't blame you if you do, but I am sorry for what happened. I feel like an idiot for all the things I've done, and I'm pissed that I didn't realize what I was doing until I got eliminated. I'm just sorry, okay?
Hey, son, it's no big deal.
Yes, it is. I've been chasing after you for 2 years, hopelessly thinking you were going to be my boyfriend, when I should have just been honest with you from the start.
You technically were honest at the end of season 2.
Yeah, but you were already with Drifblim at the time. That's the point. I feel like such an idiot. I risked everything, even my spiritual relationship with the Great Arceus, just to hook up with you. Which was a lost cause, of course. So, I really am sorry for what happened. I just hope we can still be friends. Or rekindle our friendship at the least.
Hey, son, I would like that. Granted, you're gonna have to do a lot to apologize to Drifblim, but you alright with me, as long as we can just be friends.
I'd like that a lot, Absol. I'd rather continue the bridge we're on as friends than burn it. It's gonna take a lot to get along with Drifblim, but then again, I never liked her anyway. But I will try my hardest.
That's all I wanted to hear, son. Man, it's nice to hear that.
Aw, that's great. Well, that's all we have time for today. I'm Plusle.
I'm Minin.
And I'm Alligator. Excuse me. And thank you for watching Truth or Thunderbolt. Next time will be our last time. And, if we're lucky, we might have some people you may dislike. So until then, I'll see you later. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
And now, it's time for Question of the Day with Dragonite and Palkia. Hello everyone, I'm Dragonite.
And I'm Palkia, and welcome to another edition of Question of the Day.
Now, before we get to the new question, we have to get our best response from last week. Cue it.
I think Driftblim will hear Arcanine talking to Absol about sabotaging her and Driftblim. We'll get revenge during the challenge by beating the crap out of Arcanine, and the rest of the cast will target Arcanine. From Icy Wind Rock Smash.
Yep. Thank you for sending in your response. There weren't that many responses to begin with, but yours out of the few we got was actually the best. So thank you for that. Always appreciated. Now for the new question.
Alright, so the new question is, what are your final 5 predictions? Pretty simple, right? So write your response below, and your response may be picked. Now, when we say just write your final 5 predictions, we would greatly appreciate it if you explained why that of your predictions of who would be in that place. That would help with picking who has the best response rather than just picking someone counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on who they think is gonna win, on who they think is getting out and gonna win. So be a little specific on why they make that placing if you can.
Other than that, I'm Dragonite,
and I'm Palkia,
and we'll see you guys next time.
We probably won't have a final question because, well, actually we will. We will have a final question in the last after show. However, we won't pick a response because we won't pick a best response because, well, that would be stupid. Because that's the next after show is our last one. But your responses are welcome in the last after show when we put out our final question, just for fun.
Yeah. So until then, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
And now it's time for Tourists of the Day with Hitmonchan. Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of Tourists of the Day. Second to last one, believe it or not. So without further ado, why don't we get started with this edition. First up, we have Rapidash, and the reason for that is, well, ever since she came onto the show, she's been nothing but a power player, using her strategies, backstabbing people when need be, and making it all the way to the final 5. Now, it's questionable if she'll get to that finale, or make it past the jury vote. I mean, if not Noivern making it past the jury vote. But nonetheless, she's here because of what she's been doing, and I do applaud her for getting that far, especially being one of the latest add-ons on the show. Next up, Noivern. Now you may argue Noivern's been up here too many times to count, but then again, Noivern's been playing hard. But he's up here mostly because for the past couple weeks he's been under the radar, and when he finally came out and started doing stuff, it was only because he wanted to get payback for what happened to Milotic. And I will give him props for staying under the radar after being the main target of everyone pre-merge. So I will applaud him for that. But I will not give him an excuse for it. But still, he's been playing the game all season, and he's come this far, just being him and doing what he's doing. And granted, he may not last much longer, but for now, it is what it is. And last but not least, Manectric. Now, Manectric is up here because, similar to Noivern, he stayed under the radar at some point, and has been a power player all merge long, and yet he has not been the target of anyone. That could drastically change in the next few days or so, on the next episode, or based on the jury vote, or hell, maybe even after that, if he goes that far. I don't see him getting voted out during the jury vote, but, the jury has made crazier decisions in the past on other reality shows, so it can happen. But for what he is and going super far into the game, he's been doing well, and that's all I have to say. So good for him. Alright, well that's all for Tourist of the Day. Next time I will be revealing my last 3 Tourist of the Day. It's kind of sad because this is kind of my job, but hey, there will be other things out there. Until then, I'm Hitmonchan, and I'll see you guys later. And now, it's time for Super Shoutouts with the Motham Brothers. Hello everybody, I'm Shiny Motham, and I'm Motham. and welcome to Super Shoutouts. And we're here to show the shoutouts you guys sent in on the last after show comments, and we have decided to post the 3 best. Now, we didn't really get that many shoutouts in the first place, but we managed to find 3, so we thank you for that, regardless. Okay, so I want to read the first one, and this one is for Swellow. I really think you and Beautifly should get back together, since you and her have been together since season 1. Hope you give it a try. And this is from Nicholas Richards. And P.S. You should probably watch this guy's TPI. It's pretty good. Yeah. And thank you for your shout out, though I doubt Swellow will ever get back with Beautifly. Just putting it out there. Yeah, that's probably not going to happen. Next shout out. And this one is for Starmie. I know you've been through some tough times, but it will all get better eventually. From Icy Wind Rock Smash. Thank you for sending in your shout out. Starmie definitely appreciates it, because let's face it, he's been through hell. That's an understatement, bro. And finally, our last shout out is for Milotic and Noivern. I want to leave them a shout out for being an amazing power couple from 288KT. Now you've noticed we had to alter your shout out a little bit, but it's still your shout out nonetheless, so thank you for sending it in. All is appreciated. Now, for the last after show, which is in a couple of episodes, we asked that you go crazy because we want to not just have 3 shout outs, we want to show at least 6, maybe even more than that. But please, go nuts with the shout outs. We're definitely picking more than 3. Well, that's all up to you if you decide to send in more shout outs. All would be appreciated if you can do that. So yeah, good. Thank you. We thank you for doing that if you can. Anyways, I'm Shiny Motham, and I'm Motham, and we'll see you guys next time for our last edition. Bye-bye. Bye. And now it's time for On Location with Andy X Challenge USA. Note: the following scenes were pre-recorded.
Hi, everyone! I'm Fennekin, and I am at the Mall of America, and I'm with the very same pair of Wurmple and Dustock's mother-son group who messed around with Drifblim and Arcanine while here. Hi. Hello. You better not mess with my kid. Will do. I'm just here for an interview. So, Mr. Wurmple, sir? Oh, you can just call me Wurmple. Oh. Okay. Well, how did it feel to get back at Arcanine and Drifblim for messing around with you during the challenge?
Oh, it felt great. Plus, my mommy was there to help me, and I was really happy about that.
You're dang right that those 2 were nothing but trouble. Okay. Did you like the challenge? Of course not. 1 minute I'm keeping an eye on my kid, and then the next minute I find a talking balloon and a dumbass dog chasing after him? No, that's my child. That is not supposed to happen, and if you think you're gonna get away with it, you are out of your freaking mind. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on Drifblim and Arcanine? What are your thoughts on one of them getting eliminated in this episode? Well deserved. They deserved every minute of it.
Yeah, they did.
Alright, well, any other thing you'd like to say? Yeah, I'd like to say that to all of you who have a kid, y'all better hold on to them because there's some crazy people out there. Okay, well, that's all I have. Thanks for watching. You're up next, Froakie.
Hi everyone, I'm Froakie, and I'm here in Hawaii with a random blossom. No relation to any blossom of any other respectable TPI.
Hello.
So, what'd you think of the challenge that the competitors had to deal with? Sorry, had to come up with a few words. Anyway, what are your thoughts on it?
My thoughts? Oh well, if I must say, they all looked pretty hot in those swimsuits. The guys, at least. I'm not about that life with the female, but I do like that the guys looked pretty hunky.
Uh-huh. Did you like who won?
Not really. Drifblim and Arcanine did not deserve to win. I sincerely hope that neither of them win.
Well, actually, Arcanine got eliminated already, but Drifblim is still in the game.
Oh. Well, again, I hope neither of them win at the end of the day.
Oh, okay. Anything else you'd like to say?
Other than I love the challenge and the guys, not really. I'm just excited to be on TV.
Aren't we all? Alright, I'm done. Next up is Chespin. Hi everyone! I'm Chespin, and I'm above Atlantis. And I'm here with the prince himself. He can't really be in the water right now because they're currently rebuilding Atlantis. But I'm here with the prince himself. Ugh, this is stupid. Why am I being on this show? This is bullcrap. How old are you, and why are you not a chestnut or hello, Quilladin? I'm going to ignore you because I want to nibble on your face. What? Nothing! So, tell me about yourself. Well, I'm 14 and I really hate being here. What else do you want from me? Well, aren't you mad that your home got destroyed by a freaking crocodile who is bomb obsessed? I'd certainly be pissed. I could care less. At least I don't have to do the work to rebuild it. My parents are gonna get all the construction workers and not give them pay raises and just force them to do this labor, build all that freaking stuff. I could care less about them. Can I go now? Can I go now? I have a lot of things to look at on the internet. Okay, I have a lot of friends on Facebook I need to look at. Wow, you really are a pesky kid. Excuse me? You should be the one to talk. You're probably in your 20s and you haven't evolved yet. Ha! I'd love to tell you my age, but then people in the comments would be questioning that, so ha ha ha! Yeah, whatever. You really should be a chestnut or a Quilladin. You know what? I'm Chespin, and I'll see you guys later. Now, if excuse me, I'm going to nibble on the prince. But you'd get arrested. No regrets! Wait, what? No!
Well, folks, this is it. This is our second to last after show. And we just want to thank you for watching all this time. Really, all's appreciated for what you do.
That's right. All your comments, requests, shoutouts, everything. It all makes a difference for this show to exist.
Now, of course, our next one is our last, and we've got a lot of things happening. We've got a special added segment for it where we'll be talking about the final two, whoever those two may be. We're going to have we're requesting at least we're requesting extra shoutouts, more special guests for Epic News Panel, at least 3. And while you won't be able to see who gets the best response for question of the day based on next episode's question, we do invite you to respond to that question accordingly.
That's right. So don't forget to do that. Also, we just want to say that to all of you who send in special guests and didn't quite get them in the first place, well, now's your chance to get another shot at that. Or for those of you who didn't get your shoutouts put on the after show, we may put them out too because we're having more than the usual.
That's right. Our last after show is going to be pretty big, and we hope that you take that into consideration and send in as much as possible, because everything you put in equals possibly being on the show.
And you know, that would be really awesome.
Right. So basically, when the next time you see us, the final two will be revealed, and we will know who is going to verse who for the $100 million cash prize.
Ooh, I cannot wait for that. It's going to be great.
Yeah, I'm already excited, and I don't even know who's going. Alright, until then, I'm Haxorus.
And I'm Shauna Milotic.
And thank you for watching episode 5 of the Haxorus Show.
See you guys later.
Bye!
Yeah! Woo!
たどり着く夢の終わりにできるだけこのままで大人に見上げた果てしないこの大空に永遠に幼き頃の夢物語忘られし記憶の糸たどり未だ胸を焦がす残り火を消してしまわないように乱れた晴れ渡るこの空に仲間と共に